You may not believe it, but this elm has been growing here for the last, I would say, 20 years. And as you can see, it's about nearly 2 or 3 meter tall. And I'm air layering it here. So this is rooted. I'm going to take this off next week. So this has rooted. It's taken 1 year to root. So it's got a beautiful line. And the base is absolutely massive. If you look closely at the base, look at that base there. And the line is going to be very nice. Looking at this side, you can see that the tree is going to have a line like this, curvy line. So this is going to be cut from here. So this is this one. And all this, you may not believe it, all these shoots of more than 2 meter long are fresh green. They've grown since March of this year. So in 2 or 3 months, we've had shoots which is over an inch thick and at least 2 meters tall. So we've pruned all these branches off. So this is the annual pruning from just that one tree. And this was also another elm, so they're all big elms. Now what's happened here, if we look closely at this one, this is another massive elm. And if we go from that side, you will see that the base is quite nice. But it's far too big, so I'm going to make the tree much shorter. But meanwhile, I've taken off an air layering from here, which we will show you. It's this massive air layering, and you can see already it's a lovely little bonsai here. Not little, it's big, and it's got sufficient root, and I'm now going to put this up. So this is what I've been doing on Sunday morning, just to spend some useful time. And it just shows that these jobs have to be done all the time, otherwise they'll get completely out of control. This tree is now, must be about 4 meter tall. So this is what we do with our elm. This, by the way, is an English elm. And we collected this from our hedges. They were just young saplings. And we just grew them as bonsai, so they are not collected from the wild or anything. They've just been grown on the nursery, and this is the result of it. So if you want large bonsai, this is the place to come. Thank you. Looking at the air layering, it hasn't got a lot of root, but I think there is enough root, so we won't disturb it and just put it in this Japanese training pot with sphagnum moss. Yeah, okay, now we just ram it with moss. I thought I'd show you the progress of this air layering. It was very green until a few days ago, but since it's the 28th of November, well into autumn, it's starting to drop its leaves, which all deciduous trees do. So the tree is not dying. It was full of beautiful green leaves, and I know that it's growing well. I had it peak, and there are some good roots in there. There are some very good roots in there. I don't want to put it out because I potted it up only a couple of months ago. Look at the roots here. Look at all the roots filling that pot. Beautiful roots. So come next year, I'll be able to put it in a large plastic bonsai training pot. So here again, it shows what you can achieve in a very short space of time. And this is air layering of a bonsai, because that bonsai was too tall. We'll show you some of the other ones which also rooted, and I'll move over to the very big one that I rooted from another big English elm. These are English elms, by the way. This is the other part of the elm tree, which was about, I would say, 8 or 9 feet tall, nearly 3 meter tall. And I made an air layering of that. Again, shows you these are the autumn leaves. It has been growing throughout the summer when I took it off the tree. It's too heavy to lift out of this pot, but I can assure you that it is full of roots. So I now have this tree, which is an air layering of a bonsai. But this is not the end of story. There's so many interesting shapes here. So perhaps once this grows, I will probably do some more air layering. I could possibly air layer this part to give a curly tree here. And because this is bulging here, we call this a pigeon breast really, because it's swelling here. So it spoils the taper of this part. So I will probably air layer from here to give me a short, thick bonsai and use this part as another bonsai. So from this air layering, I'm going to get 3 trees. This one, and this one. So there is infinite number of trees lying in here. So how exciting is all that? We'll watch it again next year.